Welcome back, everybody, to Turn Order Warped, Season 2, Episode number 20. Welcome back. Welcome back. We will be using mature language. Prepare yourselves accordingly, however you want to do that. Brace yourselves. Lubricate yourselves, whatever it is that you want to do. Let's get a gif of that for Peachy. I hope somebody clipped that.
Visual jokes for the podcast.
Yeah, that could be your new sub alert, Peachy.
I was trying to strike a casual pose. It doesn't.
You just look like you're trying to do a failed robot.
Honestly, I look like the Shepherd when she's drinking with Dr. Shack, where's the casual pose. It's like this, and then you look at it from a different angle. She's basically just like.
I also consider Shepherd a female. Everyone else considers him to be male.
No, definitely Femship's the best.
Yeah,
and I haven't even played the game that much.
Jennifer Hale.
I think I've only done one playthrough with the male shepherd. I think only one.
I thought about doing a playthrough with a male shepherd, and I was just like...
I did. My melee only run was in the first one as male shepherd.
I think the cutscenes end up looking better with male shep, but the voice actress, Jennifer Hale, is way better for a female shepherd. Yeah. Okay.
It's not that I don't love Mark Meir. It's just that Jennifer Hale is my,
So, we come back. And I think we're going to go back to Ilya and Dr. Icarus. Ilya, you've written down your angry notes. Dr. Icarus, you and Thick have kind of finished up with the shop there. You head out looking for, I'm guessing, Ilya. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, boss! Forget about it.
Yeah, I'm heading back to the crime scene.
You just shun Dr. Icarus?
Oh yeah, I totally ignore him.
Hey, this guy! This guy!
I like to put a ping into the police pad for the location so we can get like a meat wagon and stuff for the body and have the coroner and all the rest of that stuff. I get the official stuff done. I push the do official shit button to get that kind of started. What's the progress?
Hey, boss! We found the killer.
We have found some interesting information from the Happy Hippo. They have a special on burgers at the moment.
I mean, in
$1
pizza.
They're sold for 1 credit less than normal.
Oh, I have a burger.
Even in simulation. Okay.
It was the tentacle lady.
Never mind.
He wipes a little bit of blood from his nose.
Yeah, here's the appointment. Any information not regarding burgers and relevant to investigation.
What does it taste like?
The burger?
Good. Yeah. Is it good fast food or is it bad fast food?
It tastes like shame.
It did.
Yeah, but shame can taste good and it can taste bad.
It's good shame.
So, it probably tastes...
Burger King shame.
I think it's got, no flavor. It literally has it's probably, protein, it's just nutrients. The people in the spectacle, the Pirilp, are assuming that you are eating these things for nutrition, probably, and don't realize that we've got all kinds of additives and horrible shit in our food.
So, did you find security footage? Did you ask about the vape man, one of the Crown Boys? Was he in there? Did you ask?
Yes, he had an angry exchange with a lady with swords.
Lady with swords.
Yes.
You lied to me. Okay. Let's might not be a good idea. He clearly knows her then, yes?
I don't know about no. He seemed to be shouting at her, and she stopped him. They didn't seem to be friends.
Did you get view of outside? Did you see the victim at all? Did you see
All the
any
cameras
commotion?
were on the inside, I'm afraid.
I take a quick glance, just kind of around the buildings outside and like the street lamps and stuff. Is there any visible CCTV cameras?
Give me a perception check.
$14.
Yes. I think that there are traffic cams, and there's also probably cameras in the where the different advertisements are. So a lot of a lot of sidewalk cams.
I go into my data pad and see if I can find like a city surveillance contact or anything like that.
Give me a reputation roll plus bureaucracy.
Nice. A 12.
12 on a 46. It's a 5-1, a 5 and a 1.
Should have been 5-0, 5-0, but you can't get it on.
So I'm gonna say that you do find one.
Nice. Yeah, I like fill out the request form or whatever it is. I put like the date, time, the street, and send her off. And like I put like a priority tag on it.
Okay.
I sent off for the footage here. Has the crowd kind of mostly moved off at this point, or are they still rubbernecking?
The crowd is mostly broken up. There's probably a few stragglers. But the call that you've put in for the meat wagon, it's already shown up.
Yeah, okay.
They've kind of set up like a crime scene.
Yeah. Yeah, just 1 second. I'll fill them in. I'll go over to the guys and just let them know. Yeah, we have appears to be murder. And this also may be related to a very old case. So just be careful how you proceed. That's all.
Not a problem, sir. We'll take some hollow footage of the scene so that we can investigate later.
Okay.
We'll send things over to autopsy.
Very well. Very well. Hey, good job. I go back to Dr. Deck and Beck. Yeah.
What'd you find out, boss?
Didn't find out much. Yeah, I've sent off request for the footage. Hopefully we'll get that sent soon. We can review, see what's going on.
Can you find information on the person if we had the picture?
I could perhaps run facial recognition if you have good image.
I have a photo of a screenshot.
Why not just take screenshot directly and send
How would I get that onto my data pad?
You send the email or upload to
I don't think you
cloud.
understand what year this is in this simulation.
They don't have email or screenshots?
How would an email work? I have taken a photo. It's a very good camera. It's fine.
Okay, let me send it to this data pad. Yeah, how good is the photo?
It's a photo of a like security camera. The security camera is not great. The photo
not
of
great.
the security camera footage is great.
Don't know if we have enough to work with here, but There is no
Yeah,
point in not
If I
trying.
may suggest something,
Yes.
perhaps instead of making excuses and complaining, you could just do it.
Oh, sick burn, Doc. Sick like holds up a waggly hand.
Yeah.
I am not making excuses. I'm just trying to be polite about your shitty photo. That's all.
And
I
the photo
like-
is fine.
Of course. Yeah, I like a pinch around the face, crop, and I hold down the tab because that brings up the menu,
Okay.
and then I select the surfaces, run facial recognition.
Okay. You get like little pop-ups, like a little progress bar and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see like facial recognition software executing. And you see like the thing where it's like another like line is drawn to a different part of the screen where it's got a larger size box with like some room for data, and it's running through different pictures like and you can see like different parts of the face are sort of like trying to be reconstructed, and you get like and you see like the face come up of this woman. She appears to be which is interesting because I think most of the people and things that you've run into, you've seen aliens in here, but this mystery setting, you can tell, has sort of been tailored to a more. It must have done something where it sort of scanned to you guys, and the spectacle maybe pulled out some of these images from your histories and such. This woman appears to be maybe at least part Asian. She has some sort of sort of distinct like Asian features, skin color and such, and she's very wiry for sure. She appears to be not super tall, but probably tall. Maybe something like 5'10" or something, and she's very lithe and wiry. The face, she's not really classically beautiful. She has sort of more of an angular kind of
tomboy
facial structure. Yeah. The picture of her, which is kind of like stopped with her talking, like mid-sentence. She's like, it looks like she's kind of saying a word, so her mouth is partially opened. And she doesn't have like any kind of strange dental work or anything that's done. It looks like she's just kind of has like straight teeth. And the facial recognition software finally composites the image of this photo, and you can see kind of like a wireframe overlaid on top of it. And the software is now sort of, it makes like a second box, and it's cycling through different photos trying to locate the wireframe positions. So on this one you can kind of see the wireframe and the photos trying to cycle through to find somebody that matches. Taking some time to do that. What else do you do?
I open a new tab, and I look for information on the Crown Boys.
Okay.
Just trying to get information of like where their hood is, or where their territory is, and just kind of the general interactions they have with law enforcement. Just I'm trying to figure out if it's safe to go down there, basically.
Okay. Give me a law plus your logic.
14.
A 14 on a
Right in that
46.
zone.
Okay. It's not super hard to find this information. You start to pull up like previous records. There's a lot of hits with various petty crimes, stolen vehicles, assault records, stuff like that. A lot of typical stuff you might find with gang members. looking through their history, you can see that most of these incidents occur. You guys are kind of in the downtown area, near the central part of the city. And I think for all intents and purposes, all names for this place are just coming up as the city. You know, like you don't have anything that says West,
Yeah.
Fart Town. It's
And Street 1, Street 2,
Classic West
Street 3,
Fart Town.
Street
Mhm.
4.
yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
First Street. It's like similar to New York City, First Street, Second Street, blah blah blah.
Any report, like I look for specifically reports like a battery on a peace officer, homicide of a law enforcement, that kind of stuff.
I think there are some reports in tussles with various police officers, and I think most of these crimes take place towards. You guys are near the center of the city. I'd say probably northeast, probably on the northeast side of the city.
Why is it always the northeast side of cities that's rough? Like east and north is bad, south and west is always good. Why does that happen? That's what it's like here, at least.
Not necessarily here, but the northeast side, and it's probably a few miles away, maybe like 3-4 miles.
If it's just stuff that's like scuffles with cops, it's probably, I know there's probably during arrests and stuff like that, so. Okay. While facial recognition is running and waiting on CCTV footage, we should make our way northeast. Go pay a visit to the Crown Boys.
Okay.
The Crown Boys.
Who are the Crown Boys?
The Crown Boys are a gang.
Oh, so why we?
That is
Why were
not
we
how you
looking for
spell
information?
boys. Why is there a Z?
It is a hip with the kids.
Street.
It's street, yes, that's what it is. It's street.
Urban.
spelling.
Very urban. Yes.
Urban is lightweight.
That makes sense.
Perhaps we
Z's
could try
automatically
and-
give you street cred. I learned this in prison.
Oh, speaking of which, is your shiv thick?
Yes. Yes, so the man who is speaking to our suspect was the one who we spoke to in crowd, and we know he is affiliated with the Crown Boys.
So you were speaking to an active gang member, and you let him go
Yes.
That seems like a big mistake, Ilya.
by a crime scene with a dead person.
Well, you wouldn't understand. It's complicated. Of all
Yes.
people, Betty would understand. Why am I wishing I had Betty right now?
I believe she's doing a romance thing.
Because Betty's a
Yes.
fucking crack shot.
Let's see.
Perhaps
So
you are
we-
interested in some sort of sexual encounter with
no,
Betty.
no,
Ilya.
it is no. I believe, if I recall, her
Most
file
of Betty's
code-
encounters are sexually related. I
It's
think that
true.
your relation with her in your head is perhaps sexual.
No, they're
It's quite difficult to do science with her around. She keeps saying penis. Just sitting there saying it. It's odd.
her file says she worked in law enforcement previously. She could actually be useful here. If she's not
Also,
trying.
if I may suggest, a brain might be useful here as well.
Let's go.
Where can we find one, Doctor?
Well,
Let's go find. Follow me. I just started walking off.
I wonder if I could actually open up one of these simulations. Simulation does seem to be quite good. Perhaps we could get some information on some other of the aliens.
I suppose it is possible. Maybe that is a question that we can ask our politician that we meet.
Politician?
I believe that was our goal.
Ah, right. Yes, of course. Of course. Because the manual says we can't actually cut open actual aliens, but a simulation of the alien, that would be fine. Perhaps we should get one. What about him?
And I think the conversation just kind of trails off as you can hear Ilya's face palm from many blocks away. Betty,
All right.
you and Molly are kind of tensed up, ready as the door handle seems to jiggle a bit. The door rattles in its frame.
Is it locked? Did she lock it?
Oh, yeah, she locked it.
Okay, right. In that case,
Sitting there with your pistol, you wait in anticipation for action to happen. Molly just looks at you. You can see, like, she's just, like, holding her finger up to her mouth.
setting phaser to stun.
The door rattles a bit more. And it silences. The silhouette seems to continue on. You can see Molly try to like lean her head a little bit, but she's trying obviously to keep most of her weight shifted behind the wall. She's trying to peek past the blinds with the barest hint of her eye. She holds up her hand. Okay. They're moving on.
Oh, bugger me, that was exciting. Ow, that's quite painful as well. Oh, that kneecap's never going to be the same again, let me tell you.
And she kind of like reaches down and says, "What is this?"
It's a curtain toy. Yeah. No, it's a blindfold.
Oh. Why did you have a blindfold?
Oh, that's handcuffs too. Think fairy handcuffs, jingle jingle. Choo.
You just keep these on you at all times? Are you
Always be
some
prepared.
kind of cop?
I was in the Morian Scouts, you know. Me? Oh, no. I mean, I did used to be security, but that was, space station. That was many years ago. No, I'm an engineer.
Okay.
What, are engineers not allowed to have sex now?
I don't care who you fuck.
Right, okay. Well, hope not. That's a good thing. Right.
Look, Betty, it's been a lot of fun, but I have to admit I am a little busy right now.
Right. Sure you're not up for quickie before you go?
She like raises an eyebrow and she says, "A quickie?" And she says, "Honey, I don't do quickies."
God damn it. Well, how long you got?
Just touch it. Just touch it.
At least just look at it.
Just
Is
one
there a potted
lick,
plant
one.
nearby?
Just a quick Yelp review.
So she says, "Look, you seem very spunky, but
Well, I wiped it off. It's fine. I brushed and everything.
I didn't mean that kind of spunky."
Oh, right. Okay, that's fine. So there's nothing on my... Good. All right, then.
Look, I have a lot going on right now, as I'm sure you can tell.
Right. I'll come and help you then.
Before you say those kinds of things, you should really think about the situation. If you decide that you want to help, you gotta realize that this is serious.
Right.
Are you sure
I've
that
been in life or
that's...
death situations before.
I have to admit, you're pretty good with that weapon of yours. I've never seen
I'm
one
pretty
like
good
it.
with a lot of things.
I have to admit, I've never seen anything like it.
Well, this. Well, it's just, well, not really a standard for it. I've tweaked it a little bit, quite proud of it.
I'll tell you what. Why don't I introduce you to some friends of mine?
All right.
And we'll see where the night takes us.
Sounds good to me.
Now, we need to find some different transportation.
All right.
You said you were an engineer, huh?
Oh,
She's-
yes.
So, the shop that you're in, by the way, it looks to be like a probably some kind of cleaner. I would think maybe some kind of like dry cleaning place.
Mm-hmm.
She says, so this is actually, well, technically this is my family's.
Oh, right. Nice.
It makes a nice hideout sometimes.
Oi. So why are you hiding out here anyway? I mean, how did you get involved? I didn't really have a chance to ask you what's going on. We just, went along for the laugh.
It's complicated. I don't have an easy answer for you, Betty.
Are you Batman?
What?
Oh, never mind. It's a film. Don't worry about it.
A Batman? What's...
It's a long... No, it's just somebody who dresses up like a... Don't worry. It's fine.
Sounds peculiar.
Oh, he'll tell you all about it. It's silly.
All right. Well, look. Your skills could come in handy. Let's see if we can find a ride. Let's go out the back, though.
Right. We like the back door.
She just kind of moves on as if nothing was really said. Yes.
It's the best one to deal with Betty.
So she goes to the back. You guys make your way outside. Cautiously, she kind of looks around, making sure that the back is clear. Says, all right, I don't see them. We have to be on the lookout, though. If they find me again, I can't make any promises that you'll make it out unscathed. Or something worse than that scrape there.
It's all right. It's only a little bit of bone showing.
Okay. Let's find us a car.
Right.
Give me a perception check, please, Betty.
Oh, God. Oink.
Okay, a 14 on a 3d6. Looking around, there's kind of cars that are parked. You guys check for the most easy to grab kind of vehicles. It's daylight. You kind of have to, be relatively careful. Molly seems to be kind of looking about a bit, trying to just keep an eye out. It seems like everything is locked. Before you sort of try the handle, you check to see for alarms and stuff like that. Any kind of flashing lights and things. I'd say that you find one that doesn't have an alarm. It does appear locked. And she says, what about that one?
Well, I could try Jimmy in the lock, I suppose. Yeah.
You think you can open it?
Can you finger it open, or?
She says, well, mine's a bit invasive, and I think without any eyes on us right now, we should try and be a little bit quiet.
Did you say invasive? Sorry, I had a moment. Right, okay. Right, I'll have a go. I can't make any promises, though. I'm not, more, fixing things than breaking things, but we can have a go.
All right, give it a try.
Right, I'm gonna pull a bit of underwire out of my bra, bend it in a hook shape, and just try to.
It's more like a. Yeah. Okay. Pull the last bit of it. It's got this
One
long.
boob just goes. "Ooh." You know what? I better even him up. Oh well, boy, just toy the corset tighter. Whoop, back up. There we go. Right, okay. U-shaped wire down the side. Here we go, and then we just signal around.
Okay, give me an
forward,
agility
all that.
check. Plus, let's find out. Agility plus maintenance. I think we can say maintenance on this one.
Okay, can I have our luck dice regenerated from last time?
It hasn't been a day, so I'm not sure when you last used them at this point.
I think last thing, so I probably don't have any left. I don't think. Boink.
A 14 on a 66 is enough. The door just kind of like pops.
It's a struggle. I'm just like
pops open. It does take you probably like a little bit longer, and Molly probably rushes you. She's like, Betty.
right, doing it. There we go. Right, it's fine. It's done. Probably scratched up the paintwork a little bit. Right, fine.
Oh yeah,
fine.
this horrible like on the window.
Right. Well, that bar's never going to be the same again. Oh well. Just shove the wires down my front because that's basically this. It's the corset of holding.
Okay. Yeah, and Molly walks to the driver's side, gets in. She like looks around, does a thing with her fingers, jabs it into the ignition area. You see like these little.
Try that on me sometime.
You see these like little wires like go out and like the car like turns on the electric motor, and she says,
We'd love to have a look at that finger of yours at some point.
She says, maybe I'll give you a better look tonight. We'll find out what happens. I think it's going to be a busy night, Betty.
Right then.
Take off. Drive. You drive a few miles. This cyberpunk city kind of unfolding before you. It's afternoon, right? Like it's early afternoon. I think. Well, actually, no. You guys were doing all this in the morning, right? So it's actually still morning.
Is it your traditional rainy cyberpunk city?
Oh,
then?
absolutely. It's raining.
Gloomy,
yeah.
overcast,
yeah,
rainy.
yeah. The windshield wipers are going like full bore.
The neon is glowing. The giant holograms are there going.
yeah.
"Ah!"
Yeah, and you guys are all you guys are coated in water, and there's just spectacle advertisements everywhere, and she seemingly like doesn't notice yours, like they just don't register for her, even though you definitely don't have big advertisements. They're like little ones. They're just scattered about, maybe like on benches and things like that. You've got like a little tiny corner of a bench. You haven't quite made a name for yourself yet, Betty. It's still
You're the plucky underdog.
Yeah, sure.
She's basically the follow on mixer of spectacle people.
Yeah, so she heads towards this what appears to be like an office building of sorts. They have a parking garage. She pulls into the parking garage, and she scans some kind of ID for the garage. The gate goes up, pulls in. The lights alternate between complete darkness and illuminating partially, so you get these kind of strips of light passing over the car and your faces. You can see Molly looking around. She says, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think it's around here. She makes a turn, starts to go down the ramp further down. 23, 24. Here we go. 25. Pulls into space number 25. And right there, you can see that there is some kind of like elevator. And she gets out, closes the door.
Get out after her. Right then.
So she says, okay, let's get on. She hops into the elevator. When you get on, she hits one of the sub-basement buttons. Sub-basement 4, let's say.
Going down?
Hits the button. Doors close. Elevator starts to descend. She then starts to hover her finger over the stop button, and she's eyeing the numbers as they're counting down. Sub-basement 1. Sub-basement 2. And then, like, as soon as it goes off of sub-basement 2, she hits... And you're like... You know, for the stop. The doors open. And there's a very sort of corporate-looking environment on the outside.
What the hell is this?
She says, come on. There's a
Right.
secretary behind the desk, probably a very clean-cut looking guy, dark skin, has like very, very corporate wear on, some kind of like very fashionable glasses, probably completely aesthetic, has no actual practical functionality at all. And he says, "Hello, Miss Molly. I'm happy to see you again. Hi. Where is he?" "He's in his office, ma'am. Shall I buzz you in? Please." She walks over to a door, glass, very, very fancy looking, extremely corporate. You hear a ding. She opens the door. Walks into a hallway. Very Matrix-like hallway. You know, like just a ridiculously never-ending hallway. Doors equal in distance between each other. About 5 doors down on the
Is it like
left.
glaringly white?
Oh yeah. And it's like a white tile too.
Oh bloody hell! Bloody goggles!
The tile probably has like, it's a very fancy kind of tile. Like there's probably like a pattern or something on the tile, some kind of engraved sort of design that's illustrated into the tile as you walk. And 5 doors down and on the left, she knocks on the door. "Come in." Open the door. There's a man with kind of graying hair, very corporate wear, a dress shirt, tie, clean-cut lines, very formal business attire. He's speaking to a very thin, sort of tallish woman, Asian-looking, has a sort of red hairstyle, ponytail. She's got the hilts of some swords popping out of behind her back. She kind of looks at you curiously. She looks like she's got one hand on one of the hilts of the swords. The man says, "Molly, who's this?"
Right, I'm Betty.
She says, "Dad, it's okay. Betty's with me." She looks over at the woman and she says, "Well, I haven't seen you in a while, sis." She walks over, gives her a big hug. This Asian woman is just kind of like staring at you, deadpan in the face, like eyeballing you hard. She hasn't changed her expression. She's like, "Answer, Dad." Who is this Molly? A friend. And that's where we're going to end the episode today.
What?
It's like, all right, this isn't awkward at all, is it? It's great.
So we could get the Ilya Betty romance now.
No.
You're in the same simulation,
Mm.
and you gotta get romance points.
But we have hot electric finger lady.
Yeah, but you can guarantee points.
With electric finger lady.
bang.
Yeah,
sounds
come
like-
fuck on.
Electric finger bang sounds like a
South Park band.
Great band.
yeah South Park bang.
Electric finger.
That's-
Oh.
Well, because it was a
What
song.
graduate
There was a
you-
song.
I have a song that does not have a name.
Finger bang.
Electric Finger Bang. That's it. You named it. You did it.
bang. You don't remember that from South Park? Yeah.
Finger bang.
So good job, everybody. Let's go around the room. Let's do some shout-outs. Let's start off with Dr. Dick Icarus, the muscle.
I am the muscle, the science muscle.
I got a muscle for you. If you come over to my channel, twitch.tv/PeachyPixelate, I will flex it. It's my entertainment muscle. Stop being so disgusting. Ugh. I stream every day apart from Tuesdays because I take a day off. I don't take a day off. I take a day off from being live. I've got a lot of cables. Did I mention there's cables? Monday, 3 p.m. GMT. Tune in to mine and Fuzzy's multi-Twitch. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you were here.
I had a very nice time with you today. Electric finger bang.
Ilya?
Hey everybody, I'm Zgorikis and today I played Ilya Muromets for you. I hope you enjoyed today's show. I think everyone did a great job, don't you? I bet you do. If you guys want to hang out with me more, I'm Zgorikis everywhere. That's with a Z. It's really easy. People always struggle with the username as well, right? Say Zgorikis with an S and then just replace the S with a Z. And there you go. Problem solved. I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire recently because it's really easy to keep playing. It's one of those games. And they recently just added a fast mode. So like some of the animations go a bit quicker if you want to be quick about it. So you can get to play even more of it quicker. It's fun. I've been enjoying it. And it's good as well because it's the kind of game where I can just play it and look at chat the whole time. So we get to hang out and chat and you tell me about your pets and your passions. That's basically what I hear from you. So come hang out with me, twitch.tv/Zgorikis, and then tell me about your pets and passions. We'll see you very soon.
Excellent. Speaking of pets and passions, Betty?
Hello, my name is Fuzzy. My pet is called Chaos, and my passion is this fucking nail varnish that I put on earlier. I'm feeling really glam now. Look at my nail varnish. Look, I match. Look at me. I'm all glam. I'm glam. Please ignore the hoodie. Yeah, hi, I'm Fuzzy. I play Betty. She's having a lot of fun right now. Yeah, this is some good shit. This is very I think I'm really enjoying the sort of like going back to a little bit of cyberpunk type stuff. Yeah, and stuff. Yeah, glam. Where was I? Yes, Monday, 3 o'clock, Monday. Me, Peachy, a game. I don't know if it's even going to be good or not. We're just going in blind. It might not even work, but if it does work, there will probably be lots of shrieking because apparently it's quite scary. I've watched a couple of trailers. There's things in it. Big things. Huge, enormous things.
Is that supposed to be the transition? Is that where you're going with that?
I don't know. Well, they're girthy. Talking of girthy.
Well, thanks. I don't know exactly how to take that.
Just
hi,
take
everybody. I'm
Run with
Wax
it.
Steven. I'm the GM of Doom. I've dragged these guys kicking and screwing through the adventure today. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Much appreciation to you, chat. Much love to you. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like what I do here, you can follow me, twitch.tv/WackSteven and at WackSteven on Twitter. I have just released the final map for the Talanis setting that I'm working on for the other show that we do on Sundays called the 7th Eon, D&D 5th Edition Homebrew setting. I've just released the full 200 plus hours worth of cartography map for free on my Discord. So if you guys want to participate in your own Talanis-based setting games for D&D, you can hop onto the Discord. It's in the role-playing stuff channel pinned at the top there. I'm just giving it out for free. It's a giant map. I've been working on it forever. And you can also just kind of check it out if you want to see what's going on in the same kind of setting that we're using for the 7th Eon. It is a big honkin' map. This is an older version of it, but you get the idea. If you can even see it, it's all whited out. I'll try. It's massive. It's huge. I've been working on it for so long. And it's finally done. And I finally posted it. And I'm going to be working on the actual campaign setting itself.
That's a girthy map.
Yes. It's been a long time coming. You should go check it out. And participate with us on the 7th Eon. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, Peachy Zagadicus, McQuanis, Charlie Tilla, and ya boy are all participating in that. That will be continuing tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Peace out, guys. Good night.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Good night. The royal wave.